What up, y'all? It's your boy Lynch. I'm back again with another mother freaking video, man. Currently at this time, still in the CTC, the training course for cadre whenever they have to go do anything with the trainees that are in basic training, AIT, and all that good stuff. Right, so yesterday we learned about like the specific injuries and when trainees go to FTU and they can't complete their training because they have some kind of injury. And it made me think about wanting to share with y'all some of the craziest injuries I've ever seen in a trade-out environment. There's two main ones that I can think of right now that are coming out blatantly in my mind. And then I also want to share about this NCO that's in CTC right now with me. So one injury that I saw that I remember the most recent from a trainee is the trainee that shot themselves in the foot while at the range. Now, this trainee claimed that they lost control of their weapon while they were shooting. And while they were shooting, I guess they tried to take the magazine out of the weapon, and the weapon, I don't know how this happened, but the trainee ended up getting shot in the foot. I just don't see how it's possible that the trainee got shot in the foot if they're at the range, their weapon is pointed down range at the target, they lose control of the weapon and while they're trying to take the magazine out of the weapon. How did the weapon just end up aiming at your foot at this point? I don't know how that's possible, but that's one that blew my mind. And the trainee ended up having to go to the fitness training unit. That's how I met the trainee. There's surgery that has to be done. The trainee had some kind of rods and stuff sticking out of their foot. I remember the trainee ended up getting a scooter so that they could scoot around on this thing, which to me seemed like it was gonna be kind of fun, kind of cool, whatever. That's one of the most recent, craziest injuries I remember seeing. Another one was the trainee was trying to compromise the obstacle course, and I guess there's some of those obstacle courses, there's a pretty good length of space between where the obstacle is like floating, if there's an obstacle above, if it's above ground and to where the ground is at. And I don't remember which obstacle it was, but the trainee said that they fell down from the obstacle onto the ground, and that trainee had a major back injury. I remember taking the trainee to multiple appointments. They had to go see some kind of back doctor or something, spine doctor and all this good stuff. And at the time, the trainee seemed like they were fine, very motivated, professional, mature trainee. But I just remember them having that back thing, and I had to take them to the hospital multiple times just so they can go get to their appointments or their checkups or whatever the case may be. Some of these injuries can get pretty serious while in basic training. So now, this one that I'm going to tell you about is from an NCO that's at the CTC with me right now. Now, my battle buddy, they were holding their baby and walking around outside or something like that. They slipped and they fell down on the ground and ended up breaking their tailbone. And I was talking to my battle buddy and I was like, that has to be one of the most painful things that could happen. I don't know. Now, my battle buddy is basically on a dead man's profile and there's not much that they can do. No PT, they shouldn't be doing any PT on their own. And I was talking to them about it and I was saying, you can't even go to the gym and like lift weights or anything like that. And they were saying that the weight from the weights, if they try to lift and do something with their arms or something, could actually impact and have something to do with their spine and their tailbone. But yeah, my battle buddy said that they were walking, holding their baby, I'm thinking it was icy outside or something, slipped and fell. And the way that they fell, they didn't want their kid to hit the ground. So the way that they fell, they tried to make sure that the kid landed on top of them. But when they fell down, boom, in the tailbone. Now, my battle buddy is really trying to do without doing the pain pills. They can't sit for very long. Driving is complicated. Standing, they can't stand too long. And if I remember correctly, they can't get surgery because getting surgery may cause more harm than good. So no surgery, take your pain pills and wait and hope and try to let this thing heal on its own. So yeah, it's kind of strange, man. And we get a break every 45 minutes, 30, 45 minutes or so in CTC. But every time we take a break, my battle buddy stands up and goes and takes a walk or something like that. And I can only imagine the pain that they were going through. And that's one of the most awkward places to have an injury, on the tailbone. My first time in my whole almost 13 years in the military hearing about a soldier breaking their tailbone in that matter. I just wanted to get up here and tell y'all some interesting stuff that I learned yesterday while in CTC, and it just made me think of some of the other injuries that I've seen from trainees while I was in TRADOC situation. So yeah, I just want to thank y'all so much for rocking with me, man. Just want to come up here and share that. Y'all make sure y'all stay safe, be careful, think about the risks, risk management and stuff like that. We always got to do a risk assessment or something. So y'all just be careful. I just want to get up here and share with y'all some crazy injuries that I remember happening. SFAM, stand up, salute, stay focused and motivated. Get motivated up in this jank one time. Deuces, love y'all to death, and I'm out of here.